Welcome to BELatina, mi gente. I am Karen Sierra, and today we're focusing in on how we can all become more active in taking care of our mental and physical health, as well as supporting our loved ones on their health journeys. With me today to help educate and guide us in exploring our unique healthcare needs is Chief Medical Officer Mairene Hernandez. Thank you so much for being here, Doctor.
Thank you, Karen, for having me. Please feel comfortable to call me May.
You know, May, as a practicing dentist, I'm always drilling into my patients' ears, no pun intended, that health is our greatest wealth. And I know that it is something that you and your team at United Healthcare are on a mission to educate the Latino community. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yes. So as a population, our biggest challenges are probably among three. The first one is liver disease. We are twice as prevalent by comparison to our non-Hispanic whites to have liver disease.
What would you attribute that to?
Liver disease is linked with viral hepatitis and also alcohol use. When we look at alcohol use as a whole, it is associated with both our behavioral and mental, which is part of our well-being. We do need to focus with respect to our mind and body. They're basically combined. So this can be impacting.
And what would you say would be the second one?
So the second is diabetes. We are 70% higher prevalence, a likelihood of getting this diagnosis when compared to our white non-Hispanic
Now that
counterparts.
statistic is astronomical. And I know, coming from a Colombian background, that when we gather, what is always present? The sweets, the flans, the tres leches, the cheesecakes.
Not only sweets, but also starches that are
That
very
turn into
latent.
sweets and turn into sugars.
Correct. The third, just more of a concern.
Okay.
The Latino women, we're normally the matriarchs of the family, right? So I think what's important is that we prioritize our prevention and our own health first. We can't take care of others if we're not taking care of ourselves.
That is so true, because, you know, we've been taught as women, I think from an early age, that we have to become superwomen. And we need to learn to prioritize our health and kind of do a little mind shift on that and realize that we can't be superwomen all the time. I think it's important for our BELatina viewers and all our family members to actually put this talk into action. And I've invited a Latino family that's going through a couple of health issues at the moment, and I think will be a great opportunity for them to ask you questions and for us to be able to vocalize what's going on. Would you mind?
Yeah, I welcome that. That sounds wonderful.
Excellent.
So tell me a little bit about your health concerns.
Being a mom of two, I'm always thinking about the future. My health for my babies, and also making sure that they live a healthy life as well moving forward. And being, you know, Latino, we're not really taught that.
And I think that's where it's important to educate them and learn to be able to speak out.
As Latinos, it's all about familia, right?
Most definitely.
And everything that happens to any one of our kids or any one of our family members,
feel it.
it happens to all of us. And it's so important to get help when you need it too. So tell us a little bit about you, Stephanie.
So I'm 41, you know, young and healthy all my life. And actually in March, got diagnosed, did a biopsy afterwards to confirm, and yes, stage 2 breast cancer. Honestly, I never thought that would happen to me. Hit close to home, you know. But I have such a supportive family. My faith in God is so strong. It's all gonna work well. I started having inverted areola nipple changes. And then I didn't have any pain or lumps, redness or swelling in the breast area. I went and saw my primary. I was like, hey, what do you think? She's like, yeah, let's go get a mammogram done. First time, not no idea what to expect.
So one caveat about skin changes in the breast. There are different types of cancers. And skin nippling, are actually, wrinkling, could be early signs. The important thing is that you went to your doctor to get it checked out. So speaking about prevention,
Yes.
right, and preventative care, the age of onset where women are supposed to start getting their mammograms, even without presenting symptoms, like in your case,
Right.
has peeled back to age 40.
And yeah.
It used to be 50, I
It used to be
believe, right?
50. But one of the things about prevention as a whole, and I think we'll kind of talk to also your parents, is because there are certain diagnoses when you go to the doctor once a year that we may feel fine, like
Right.
high blood pressure. right? When we have signs of high blood pressure, we're usually not in a good place, right? So detecting and screening for this, both diabetes, high blood pressure, cholesterol, a lot of these chronic illnesses that plague our communities of Latino population. And a lot of this can be modifiable with diet, changes in guidance,
Exercise.
and also in exercise as well.
I've seen it happen.
Yes.
I've seen it happen.
Yes.
I must say that when I find out about my daughter, it hit us really, really hard. I say we're gonna take it one day at a time. But not only her situation, my case, I'm like what they call pre-diabetic. My AC1 was over 12. Say, well, I have to do something. She pushed me, and
I'm the
we're
top of
just
the family.
dying practically fruits and vegetables. Almost a year later, when I went to see the doctor, just doing that, it cut my AC1 almost half.
It's incredible.
It's incredible.
Wow.
No, seriously.
How empowering.
Wow.
Vegetables, fruits, right? They all have a lot of fiber also, which
That's
is
right.
great for cholesterol, which actually coexists a lot too. So, and one thing I used to say, you don't have to drastically change your lifestyle, but little bits and pieces at a time.
You can eat anything that you were eating before, but you have to eat in
Moderation.
exactly, less
Yes.
portion.
Yes.
And it's been working.
You know, it's interesting that you say that, and this is where the family members have to all contribute and help each other out.
But she's the one that always pushing.
She's the matriarch.
That's
right?
the superwoman.
But Mom, we have to take care of you. So tell me a little bit about you.
For me, the health is the most important thing, because if you don't have it, you're not going to be able to take care of your family.
That's right. That's right.
And we
Yeah.
always have to keep that in mind.
Thank you so much for sharing your stories with us that I know that all our BELatina viewers will benefit and learn from. And Doctor, I have to tell you, you have given us a wealth of information that we can take home to our families, our viewers can take home to theirs. So thank you so much for being here. And I have one more question, is where can our BELatina viewers learn more about United Healthcare?
Of course, you can visit us at uhc.com. That website will have a world of resources and information, including the types of preventative screenings that you need by age group.
You heard her, mi gente. United Healthcare is contigo en lo que importa. Now stay tuned, because coming up next, we're heading into the kitchen with Chef James as he whips up healthy and delicious recipes with a nature sweet twist.